getting it done is Derek Williams.
Yeah, he's been a revelation here tonight. Clark scoring almost at will there in the half.
It's hard to imagine he'll keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know.
They've got Greg Smith. Adams is out there with Nedovic. Then it's Williams. And it's Haywood in at the 5 spot. That's Derek Fisher's 5 as we get going into the second half. Adams the best to Nedovic for 3. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Poked away. And Muhammad gets to Durant.
Greg Smith. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. Their biggest lead of the game was both hands to slam it down. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
He hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
They get it again. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Now here's Rivers. Guarded closer. He feeds it to Muhammad. And it's going to be 2 free throws. No contact on the shot. For Minnesota, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Free throws good from Muhammad. Philadelphia trails by 8. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
That's a 3.
That's good.
That's a weapon that has been working for him. He's just been living out there behind the arc.
And Steve, they need it now more than ever. That's a critical juncture in this game.
That's his first
And Brendan Haywood is going to pick up the foul.
third team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Minnesota. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Muhammad. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Wayne Ellington. Here's Nedovic. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Here's Nedovic. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Here's Adams. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move. And 2 big points, too.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this game.
I agree, guys. Points add up in a hurry when you start giving up easy looks from long range.
Minnesota making some changes. Victor Claver, who's checked in for Durant. Ian Clark comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Rivers. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Hamilton's checked in for Hayward. Luke Babbitt comes in for Smith. Miller's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Clarkson in for Nedovic. It's stolen by Adams. For the lead. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's a 3.
Now, the way this defense is playing out there, I mean, they might as well not be there. It's 5 straight wide open threes.
Yeah, and that's way too many. I mean, typically teams will get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just haven't figured it out yet.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I noticed their rebound has been outstanding. So far in the night game.
And the threes continue to go down.
But the way to turn that around is defensively by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
So it's Minnesota now. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Defense didn't give them any space there. these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
There's a screen. From past the arc. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Minnesota trails by 9. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Oh, the big fella's showing us a little explosiveness for a change.
Well, maybe Clark is working on his dunk skills because he looked perfectly at home right there.
Now, sometimes he can clang those, so glad to see him get that one down.
Babbitt, good.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter.
It's blocked. Miller with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Miller's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. Gets it off. Philadelphia leading by 13 on the court for Minnesota. We've got Wayne Ellington. Durant is up there with Muhammad. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Muhammad in a good spot, manning the middle. Here's Muhammad. Offensive rebound. That's good.
For 3.
14 points for Kevin Durant. And Philadelphia has possession.
Defensive foul.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout call.
Brendan Hayward is checked in for Hamilton. Greg Smith comes in for Miller. And Nedovich is subbed in for Clarkson. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
All right, Doris. Babbitt's shot is off.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
Rivers kicks to Durant. Passes to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen there.
Right back at you. Immediately get those 3 points back.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Jacks up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Babbitt. He kicks it to Rivers. Rebound, Minnesota. Durant's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Ellington.
Assist line.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Up high and down.
A little extra force with that one, didn't he?
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's Haywood. Babbitt dishes to Adams. Up at Jordan from the low block. Adams has got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket. Right in the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Here's Philadelphia. Nedovic misses. Here's Durant. Shot no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. And the heave doesn't get to the rim.
And a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through. Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away. They need to take it one possession at a time and not try to rush their three-point attempts here. If you have a good look at the three, take it with confidence. But if not, run your offense and get a good shot.
A half-court bomb falls off target.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Minnesota trails 1-7. No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't at the end.
Here's Nedovic. And the three ball is good. Nedovic has got 9 points now. That's the second hit.
Those guys really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half. They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Not giving up too many second chance opportunities is always important. It's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Durant for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. But they'll get another chance.
That's down the long bounce and got him another possession.
At the line.
It's the first one, and then brings them up by 9. Some changes for Minnesota. Both free throws good from Smith. Here's Clark. Pulls up on the wing. Yep, right through the net. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Babbitt. It's offline from half court. Babbitt's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Kept alive. Another shot. Here's Philadelphia. They're leading by 8. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota calls timeout. They're losing by 8. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, never say never, I guess. They just have no quitting.
And I think you have to respect that attitude and approach. I know most teams would have called it a game already.
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
Taking a technical foul here is the last thing you want to do. That was just flat out stupid.
Here's Clark. Another miss by Minnesota. Smith kicks to Babbitt. Shoots the 3. So Philadelphia wins.